Injeções. Tá. Bom, desbloqueamos o capítulo 5. Eu não sei se não tinha, mas vamos lá então. Caramba, mano, que história pesada, hein, velho. Aqui eu já fui. Também já fui aqui, né? Já. Aqui já fui, né? Então, peraí. Será que agora abre essas portas? Não. Será que tem mais agora? Será que é lá embaixo? Que aqui em cima parece não ter mais... Parece não ter mais nada, né? A se fazer. Bom, vamos descer. Eu não lembro dessa escada aqui não, hein? Lá tá aberto. E aqui, vamos ver se aqui abre agora. Pô, não abre nada aqui, velho. Pera. Vou voltar aqui. Pô, essa porta não tava aberta, gente.
This is the road we used to take. If it weren't for her, in the grounds on that bench in spring, so many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us as she talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me. In the shower, I felt her body against mine for the first time. It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away.
Adicionar a sinopse. Ou seja, a mulher só queria...
She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in. That's it.
A mulher só
She
queria
must be the
papar ela
key.
mesmo.
The key to my memories, to the reasons why.
Unlock desbloqueou o capítulo 6. Tá, pera aí. Então eu tenho que encontrar a mulher, é isso? E agora? Pra onde que eu vou? Oxi.
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
Eu acho que aqui eu vou embora, né? Vamos ver se eu caio aqui. Não caio. Não caio aqui. Tá, então deve dar pra descer aqui. Cadê? Dá pra descer aqui, não? Dá. E aqui eu volto a subir, não, né? Cai? Também não cai. E aqui? Também não cai. Tá, desci. Tem alguma coisa nesse banco aqui. Ah, é onde elas ficavam sentadas, né? Adicionar sinopse 4/8. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ficha clínica. Hum...
My memory of
Tá,
those years.
aqui já foi, já. Aqui acaba. E aqui?
Mum found out about it. Her voice split my head. I pushed her away because I was afraid of dying, and I shouted to the whole world what was happening to me, and that I didn't understand. The police arrived, and they carted me away. I remember the onlookers shaking their heads. They would be better off without me, cleansed of shame, with something to talk about for a while.
Tá. Beleza. Aqui eu acho que eu não fui ainda, né? Pô, aqui pelo lado de fora é de onde eu entrei, ó. Tá, eu vi uma porta aqui já. Oh,
Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain.
a porta fecha sozinha, rapaz. Ué, mas a gente vai procurar a mulher? Porque ela falou que tava procurando ela, né?
Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
Calma, não tô desistindo não, tia. Garrafa.
Where could she be? We've got to talk to her. Everything will be all right. But being here now, I don't like it. Come on, let's look for her, quickly.
Tá, ela teve uma visão das cozinheiras.
We can't stay in here too long. They'll find us. When they found us... Come on, hurry. We've got to find her quickly.
Calma, maluca.
We've got to get out of here. They'll find us. But not now. Not yet. Amara's not here. Maybe she's in the showers. We can find her there. The water was often cold. When it was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renée under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
A Renée, pelo jeito, ela tem dupla personalidade, né? Vocês já entenderam aí, né? Ih, rapaz. Cara, eu tô tentando achar o máximo de coisa que eu posso, mas... Que abre não, né? Onde que é o chuveiro? Parece que... Banheiros.
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Temos que acender a caldeira. Lavanderia. Cozinhas. Ah, vamos fazer tudo aqui, né? Beleza, abrimos tudo. Nada aqui. Quebrado. Opa. Tá. Ah, já fiz tudo que tinha que fazer aqui. O que mais tem que fazer? Ah, aqui tem um esquema aqui, ó. Tá. Dois. Gira esse aqui. Já girei. Não, esse é 3. O 2 é girar esse aqui. Tá, então peraí. Eu acho que eu fiz errado, hein? Ah, falta esse aqui.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Tipo, ela tá querendo recriar aquele momento lá que ela ficou com a mina, é isso? É o que eu não tô entendendo. Onde é que era? Tá, é aqui. Ou não?
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
Eu não lembro disso daqui não, hein, gente. Ué. Eu odeio... Tá. Ah, tá. Tem que clicar... Opa, tem um negócio aqui. Lista de conduta feminina aberrante que requer severidade ou rigor especial. Onanismo. Masturbação. Homoerotismo. Homossexualidade. Mães não naturais. Mães que não desenvolvem instinto de maternidade. Recusa das obrigações conjugais, adultério. Ixi. Aqui? O que é pra deixar a roupa? Ah. Mano, ela tá recriando o que aconteceu naquela época. Só que hoje como adulta.
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
Tá, se andar mais rápido, eu agradeço. Será que é lá na banheira mesmo e eu que tô maluco? Nesse? Aqui? Como eu abro a água, Jesus? Ali? Ah, é aqui. Credo. E?
Amara was the only thing Renée had. They separated them. Renée went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody. Those injections were a torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And what about her? Who knows where Amara was? They had taken me upstairs into the ward where no one wanted to go.
Capítulo 8. Tá, agora a gente tem que ir lá pra cima, né? Então vamos lá. Peraí, cadê? Por que parece estar desligado? Tá do outro lado.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
Que isso, galera? Olha os gritos. Ué, mas onde eu tenho que ir?
They put a straitjacket on you. They gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet. They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte. The past was like the present. That doll, that man, the shame. Renée was increasingly divorced from reality. How will I ever find out what really happened? How will I ever find Amara again if I can't even find myself?
Caramba, mano. Eu demorei pra entender que tinha que ficar tudo escuro aqui no quarto, hein?
Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom.
Tentar ser forte numa hora dessa
This
daí.
is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Por favor, eu imploro, me tire desse lugar, isso me assusta mesmo. Eles me tiraram tudo, estou tão sozinho que ninguém mais sabe nada sobre mim, como se eu não existisse. Eles me tiraram tudo. Eu acho que é esse aqui. Eu acho que eu acertei. Até mesmo a minha amiga vem ajudar, faça alguma coisa. Você tinha razão, eu sei. Errei, eu entendo. Se você soubesse quanta vergonha sinto. Não posso mais viver assim, sem um motivo. Não consigo mais nem mesmo chorar. Tenho um medo que foge do meu entendimento. Tudo está muito confuso. Deixa eu ver qual que eu vou escolher. Eu acho que é esse aqui, ó. Mas agora eu tenho certeza que vou saber me comportar bem. Agora tudo ficará bem. Trabalharei e serei muito boa. Não sei mais dizer o que aconteceu comigo. Às vezes não sei mais onde estou. Queria somente poder morrer. À noite tenho sempre a esperança de não acordar mais. Eles me odeiam, quer me matar, mas ninguém entende. Ninguém acredita em mim. Acho que é esse aqui. Não sei onde dizer, mas não sei onde estou.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
Que isso? Tinha dado uma travada. Bom, agora dá pra abrir. Tá. Temos um pedaço de papel na mão. E agora? Mais uma lembrança aí das moças dobrando toalhas e tal.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing. In case you were released one day, but far too many never left.
Então as coisas dela estão aqui, né? Vamos ver se a gente encontra. Mas se ela saiu, é porque... Opa, peraí, escada. Mas antes... Opa. Dá pra clicar, mas não dá pra... Dá pra clicar, mas não dá pra mexer. Antes de ir na escada. Deixa eu ver aqui se tem outra coisa. Não, só a escada mesmo, né? Opa. Correspondência? Ah, tá.
There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet somewhere.
Calma, aqui, ó. Não, peraí. Aqui sobe, deixa eu ver. Como é que sobe? Ué? Ah, dá pra abrir aqui, ó. Peraí. O nosso nome é... Peraí. Putz, esqueci como que é o nosso nome. Deixa eu ver uma coisa. Renée. Então é R, né? C-D-N-O-R aqui.
Dear
Achei.
mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. I'm so frightened here. You were right. I know I was wrong. I understand. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. But now I'll behave myself, I promise. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renée.
Não enviada.
This letter. It was Renée's letter, just as she wrote it back then. But it was never sent. Why? Why did this happen? I received your letter, Mom. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only feel fear and pain. And you don't write to me anymore. If only these words could be my soul, I'd tell you what was happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and tell me what to do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renée. Montefoscoli, July 7th, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You have not contacted me in months. I'm sorry, but I don't have the money to come and visit you. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be in Volterra for business. I've asked him if he would be kind enough to ask the director for some news about you. I hope he'll bring me some good news when he returns. But please write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to forgive me. I didn't think. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, darling. Everything will be fine, you'll see. Mom. Montefoscoli, October 12th, 1940. My dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. Every day I'm anxiously waiting for a letter. Mr. Onofrio's back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he was unable to speak to the director, but managed to see you. I pray for you every day. Even Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. Isn't that nice? I've made up my mind, Renée. I'm bringing you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. I'm not very well at the moment and can't work, but I'll get better soon, you'll see. And as soon as I can make the journey, I'll come and fetch you. I know you're suffering a lot, but please be strong, I beg you. Mom will come to fetch Renée, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. The doll. Renée could have played with it while she was waiting for her to arrive, but Renée didn't have it with her. Is it one of Mom's lies? She knew that she'd hurt Renée and... No, Mommy's good. That man brought it. We've just remembered who he is, haven't we? It was Renée who was wrong. The doll's here. I know that for sure. Perhaps she's been abducted like all the others and is locked up here somewhere.
Bora achar essa boneca, então. Caramba, então os caras confiscaram mesmo a boneca, né? Tá aqui, então? Caramba, achei sem querer.
Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window. You see? Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renée and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her. May the Lord guide your path and keep you from sin. Mom.
Sapato. Renée, 18 de janeiro. O que mais falta aqui? Já foi. E aí? E aqui, dá pra clicar em mais coisa? Não, né? Bom, então vamos sair.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. Will she still be where we abandoned her, under the warm lights?
Deve estar, né? Luz quentes. Lá no meio, né? Aqui eu já entrei. Credo. Eu não tinha entrado aqui não, hein? Óculos. Caramba, esse barulho. Abre a primeira gaveta e não fez barulho. Abri a segunda e fez barulho, sei lá. Bom. Vamos lá. Ih, tô controlando. Ih, injeção, lá vem. Ih, lá vem o vagabundo aí, ó.
I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders. I only obeyed orders. Charlotte's gone away. Mom will come and get me. She loves us, even though we're orders. Leave us alone. Charlotte didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders, even though we're bad. Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Que demora, hein? Dá pra sair? Ih, dá pra sair. Ah, mas não sou eu que tô controlando, não. Que isso, é minha mãe? Não. Ih, vão operar ela, o que eu vou fazer? Não, quero não. Não. Não, mas não. Puta, vão me lobotomizar. Sai fora. Não. Não. Não teve jeito. Oxi. Tá.
What was that doctor writing, sitting at his desk?
O que o doutor tinha escrito na sua escrivaninha? Tem que voltar lá? Aqui.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words. Laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. They've kept her tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
Sim, são todas criação da sua imaginação. E qual realidade estamos falando? A memória é aquilo que você é, seja real ou não. De qual realidade estamos falando? Errei.
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Delinquency? Prostitution? Renée? It seems so strange, unreal. It can't be true. And Amara? She loved us and would tell us everything. She wouldn't hide anything from us. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and hysterical. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they succeeded. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
Eram as únicas terapias que podiam tentar. Tinha tantas internadas que poderiam fazer eles para gerenciar. O fim sempre justifica os meios para quem tem poder. Isso é.
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swears and curses those helping her, flailing her arms and hitting them. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. That's how the reality is concealed. It has all been planned very carefully.
Talvez nem se trate de Renée, ao menos não daquela Renée. Sim, tudo calculado. A instituição precisava se proteger. Por que se esconder? Não acredito que tivessem medo de ti. Vocês não valiam nada pra ninguém. Eu acho que é isso. Acho que é isso aqui. É a B.
June 13th. The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
Exatamente. A miséria humana vinha atirada e trancada aqui dentro para permitir o mundo esquecê-la. Quem estava aqui dentro não era mais um ser humano para a sociedade. O importante era somente fazer com que estivessem tranquilas. Não te lembras do que acontecia quando chegavam as cartas? Como você pode julgar? Vai saber quanto sofrimento te pouparam. É o A aqui, só pode ser.
March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
Então quer dizer que eles falavam que a Amara era uma pessoa inventada por ela. Bom. Aí já não sei, né?